Alright guys, check it out. Wanted to do a quick video here because it's something that is amazing me right now. Is the complete neglection of what happened, what truly happened on this last active shooter situation at the school. And here's the deal. We, the people, have paid for this issue, for this situation. Essentially, we the people have been the one that have paid for this. Because here's the deal. In this case, this active shooter situation, the school horrific attack, which we know it was horrific, and we know that, that's not what we want. We want the people to be protected, but the media tend to make us seem like we are crazy, right? And we just want guns and this and that. But here's what truly happened. Essentially, we have a kid that is disturbed, a kid that has a lot of issues, right? And he was able to buy a gun legally. So he followed the law to be able to get a gun. But not only that, there was a lot of people that notified the FBI and notified the police. People, good people like me and you, realized that this kid was out of his mind and called the police, right? What happened? The FBI did nothing. Completely nothing. 2 occasions that were notified, they did nothing. The sheriff's department, they completely nothing. I mean, one of the said was what, like 18 phone calls or even more. I totally lost count because it was so many times and they did nothing. I mean, this kid actually said, I'm going to be a school professional shooter, and he had the weapons to do it, and the law enforcement knew that and did nothing. I mean, some of you police officers out there, I work as a military police. I did a lot of active shooter situation, active shooter trainings, and have combat experience, and it's just, it blows my mind that they did nothing. And then again, we see the sheriff, whatever his name is, on CNN saying how he did amazing. He provided amazing leadership to the department when in fact it is his responsibility because he did nothing, right? So we have lack of the FBI not doing anything. We got the lack of the police not doing anything. And we got the people doing the right thing. The people notify the police of this psycho kid, right? Here's something else. The shooting started, police officers staying outside. Essentially, we have 1 police confirmed that stood outside while children and adults were being murdered. And consequently, I guess there was 3 other police officers. So again, we have the failure of the FBI, the failure of the sheriff's police department and that police department, because we know that here in the channel that we support police officers, and many police officers do a fantastic job. But in this case, that department, complete failure. And then we have witness of police officers standing outside while children were being murdered. And what is the result of that? What's going to happen out of that? What's going to happen is that the people's rights is going to be violated. If you're 18, 19, 20 years old, you're no longer going to be able to buy a firearm here in Florida. You just won't. So if you're a 20-year-old and, you marry and you want to buy a shotgun because you couldn't really buy a pistol from an FFL, right? You wanted to buy a shotgun to protect your young wife, protect your young kids. You can't do that because you will be paying the consequences. Does that make any sense? Does it make any sense that the failure of law enforcement personnel is going to be, we the people are going to suffer because of that? Does that make any sense? And that is the only answer. I mean, it completely amazes me and it blows my mind that that is currently happening. Failure on the government, and we the people pay for it. Our rights are being violated because the elected official, because the sheriff is an elected official that we elected, the people there elected, failure to do his job resulted on the violation of people's right. Let me know what you think, because that is just crazy. Just crazy. Put comments down below. I appreciate you guys watching, and as always, God is in control.